Hey guys, we're going to do another Poshmark Q&A today. Before I get started, I wanted to address something in my last video. So somebody asked me a question about getting unemployment as a reseller, and I thought you couldn't do that. During normal times, self-employed people cannot collect unemployment. But I guess things are different right now. So I'm going to read you guys what this says. It's still kind of... I think if you are self-employed, like you have your own business, you know, then you can, but I don't know, it's still kind of gray to me, like if you're a reseller, if you can collect unemployment benefits or not. So I'm going to read you what this website says. It says the Federal CARES Act creates a temporary pandemic unemployment assistance program which provides unemployment insurance coverage to self-employed individuals, independent contractors, and those with limited work history. You must be available for work but unable to do your job as a result of the pandemic. So you can still sell things from your Poshmark closet. You might not be able to go sourcing. Actually, you can go sourcing. You can source online. You don't have to go to the post office to ship your packages. You can schedule a pickup at your house. You must be available for work but unable to do your job as a result of the pandemic. How, see, that's very, very gray to me. Like, how would you fight for that? How can you say I can't do my job? Yeah, you can't physically go out sourcing, but you can source online. You know, some people might say that, you know, you might not have the funds to go sourcing because maybe your significant other that makes most of the money isn't working. In that case, maybe. But then you have probably a closet full of stuff. What if your stuff sells from your closet? That's still technically working, you know? So, or maybe you can say your sales have gone down. I don't know if that would suffice. It's still like super confusing. I wouldn't go out and try to do it right now. I would wait until they clarify things, I guess. Like, again, I can understand if you're unemployed doing, like, okay, let's say you had like a house cleaning business, you know, like you went to people's houses and cleaned. That, you know, definitely would qualify. But as far as reselling goes, I don't know. I think it's tricky. Some people, like self-employed hairstylists, why does this website keep refreshing? Who are out of work due to the health mandate, you know, like that makes sense. You know, if you're a hairstylist and you work for yourself. Again, if you want to file, I would wait until more info comes out. Actually, somebody commented in my last video and said that she applied, but she was denied. I don't think they've ironed everything out yet, so I think that's why. So, I don't know, if you're gonna file, I would wait, maybe. But again, I think it's too tricky, like being a reseller. Maybe you have to prove that your sales have decreased significantly. I don't know, but I guess I might have been wrong. Again, normally self-employed people cannot file for unemployment. I guess it's different right now. But again, I would wait until more info comes out because it's just very confusing right now. Okay, on to the questions. Do you have any tips on cleaning or disinfecting purses? I never used to be worried about if they looked, I never used to be very worried about if they looked really clean. I use Lysol wipes when I disinfect purses. Pretty simple. Okay, so I got a lot of people again asking me to look at their closets and like tell them what I think about their closets, and I don't know, I guess I'm still torn as to whether or not I want to do that. Again, if I do that, I would need to charge people because it wouldn't make sense for me not to, because I'd be taking time out of my own business to do that, you know? Got 1, 2, 3, 4 questions on the last video asking if I would check out their closets. So I don't know, I'm still torn. But if I do decide to do that, I will announce it in a video and let you guys know all the details. Okay, next question. I didn't know people can see other people's bundles. How do you do that? Because that's how I typically communicate with my customers instead of under the actual listing. So yes, you're able to see other people's bundles and you're able to see their communication. So be careful what you say. Don't give out any like personal information that you don't want the whole world to see, basically. So to see somebody else's bundles that they have, okay, let's just go to, who can I choose as an example? Let's go to Empty Hanger, Jenna. So we're at our closet right here. We're gonna tap on the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner, and then we're gonna tap on bundles from empty hanger. And this shows all her bundles. So, you know, if you're nosy, you can go in and see, you know, you can see the bundle if there was any communication. There's no communication right here. But yeah, you're able to see, wow, this person added a lot of, oh, yep, see, this person added a lot of stuff to a bundle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 things. And you could see their whole conversation. So, you know, I don't like that. I know on Mercari you're able to have like a private conversation between you and the buyer, and I think you should be able to do that on Poshmark as well, but unfortunately you can't. Everyone can see your conversations, so be careful. All right, next question. Do you sell the same items on both apps to make quicker sales? So I talked about in a previous video how I had listed some things on Mercari. I have since deleted them off Mercari because Mercari is just, it's pissing me off. I listed 10 things on there because they said you could get a $20 coupon, but I didn't know the stipulation was you had to spend $100. So, and you know what else happened? So I guess Mercari has this feature called smart pricing, and I had that feature turned on. So what it does is, I guess if you have no action on your listing, then it'll lower the price. And it kept lowering the prices of my listings. I had Lululemon pants on there, and I think the price got down to like $25, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I just deleted my listings on there, and I know you can turn that feature off, but it's like automatically set on when you list something. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like Mercari. I don't. It's, see, look, I sold something. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Okay, I sold something on there. I sold something on there on March 31st. See, what the fuck? When was March 31st? Hold on. March 31st was freaking Tuesday. Mercari says you have 3 days from when the buyer receives it for them to rate it. Today's the 5th, and they still haven't rated it. So I should have gotten my money by now, or at least have my money on my Mercari account, but I don't. Buyer has 3 days after delivery. Oh, after delivery. So the day of delivery probably doesn't count. So it's probably business days. So it's probably Monday. See, that's. But then once the buyer rates it, it takes like a couple days for the money to get transferred to you. And that's just, I like Poshmark. It's just easier. Just a lot easier. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope I answered your questions. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below, DM me on Instagram, or tweet me on Twitter. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It's KeepinItRad. You'll get a $10 credit, and I also get a $10 credit, so thank you. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.